Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Anda. If you've not been here before, a massive warm welcome to you, and if you have, welcome back to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. It means so much to me. So today's video is going to be on an eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas, and I've just been using it. Probably not in this week's Shop My Stash, last week's Shop My Stash, and while how the eyeshadows performed is still fresh in my mind, I wanted to talk to you about it. So it's an eyeshadow palette that I'd wanted to try for a while, and it's this Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette, and it's just full of like green eyeshadows, which I don't have too many in my collection, so I thought I would like this one. And to be honest, I do, but there are pros and cons with it. I don't know if you have it and you've noticed that as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm not going to do any eye looks with it because I've already done that. I've taken a few photographs which I'll leave at the end of the video so you can see how they turned out. For the most part, I really enjoyed using the palette, but there was probably one or two cons in the palette, which I'll show you now. I'm going to do some swatches, but first let's talk about the eyeshadows. So the eyeshadows, you get 9 times 1.1 gram of product. It's made in China, and that's what it looks like. It's really beautiful. I absolutely adore it. So let's do some swatches, like from left to right, and I can talk to you about the swatches. So we'll do this row and then talk about these swatches and so forth. Right, first of all is this one, and this one is like almost like I would call it a pressed glitter. It's certainly not like the others in the eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, it's really reflective, and it is metallic to a degree, but it isn't really that pigmented. It's much more pigmented when you put a glitter glue on. Let me get my Too Faced glitter glue and show you what the difference is between that, how it looks now, and how it will look with a glitter glue. Right, so I placed the glitter glue here. It's transparent, so I don't expect you to see it. So let's see what it looks like. I'm sure I tried it with glitter glue and it looked so much more pigmented, as you would imagine that it would, because obviously it's a glitter based eyeshadow. What I can say about it is it's really smooth. Yeah, it looks so much more pigmented. I'm just going to do the one swatch. Actually, I'll do two because I did two with the other one, just to make it fair. Look at that, guys. Look at it. Look how pigmented that is just with a glitter glue. And the glitter glue I've been using, you can use any glitter glue. You could use a NYX one, which is slightly cheaper than this, but I saw this at TK Maxx quite a while back. And this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue. It is really good, and you only need a little bit. It lasts forever. I don't know if I should still be using it because I have had it a while, but it seems fine. So that's just that end one. I wish these had names on. That's another con, I feel like, because I love my eyeshadow palettes to have names on. That's just me personally. Not everyone will feel that way. And then we've got this gorgeous mint eyeshadow here. I really like the shade of this, but I was disappointed, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I just need to swatch this a few times because it's not that pigmented, and that's not why I was disappointed with it, because you can build colour up. So that's the mint green one, really pretty. Why I was disappointed is I use this palette quite a lot over the week, and every time I use that mint green eyeshadow, it dyed my eyelid here because I used that in the crease, but I did use other eyeshadows with it, so I thought it could be a combination of the eyeshadows that I was using. So then 1 or 2 days I just used the mint green in the crease, and the dye definitely came from that eyeshadow, so I won't be using that anymore, which is a shame because it's such a lovely unique eyeshadow to my collection. Has anyone else noticed that with this palette, it like dyeing your eyelid, well, the crease of your eye, if that's where you put it, or even your eyelid. I mean, I do use I've been using my Milk Jumbo eye pencil, and I've also been like using powder on top, so it really shouldn't be dyeing my eyelid when there's 2 products on top of it before even this product goes on. But yeah, there is that. And then we've got this one here, which looks like that. That's not that pigmented either. It's more pigmented than the first eyeshadow I showed you. I'm just going to go in again. And again, you can, that one is quite glittery as well, so you can use your glitter glue with that to make it more pigmented. But that's what those 3 eyeshadows look like. They are really pretty, and I think in the palette so far it's just that mint green eyeshadow that I won't use again. So 8 out of 9 eyeshadows isn't too bad. So let me go and wash this hand and I'll talk about the middle row. Right, so let's crack on with the middle row. I really like this middle row. Yeah, it was probably my favourite row, this, and I love the shade as well. So let's talk about the middle row first, and these are a lot more pigmented. So we'll start off with this forest green shade here. Because they don't have names on, I have to make my own up. So yeah, can you see how pigmented that one is? And this one is a kind of green that would give you a nice smoky eye. It reminds me of a green that's in my Urban Decay smoked eyeshadow palette. Let me see if I can find that. I really didn't mean to be sidetracked, because this palette, this video is just about the Huda one. But yeah, it really reminds me a little bit of this Loaded shade. Let's see if they're similar. A little bit, not so much. That one seems to be more green, whereas that one, I don't know how to explain that one. But yeah, they're not too similar. I thought they were. I'm glad that they're not though, because I like to have obviously different tones in my eyeshadow collection. Right, so let's swatch that one again by itself. Make sure my hand's dry. Yeah, so this one is so pigmented. I absolutely love it. So that's the first shade here. So then we'll go into the middle. This one was one of my favourite shades. I've got a picture of me wearing this and I absolutely love it. I did post it to Instagram, so if you're following me there, the chances are that you've probably already seen it about a week ago. A week or 2 ago. It's not as pigmented as that other one though. It just looks like that. And to be honest, they've all got glitter in them, so if you don't like glittery eyeshadows, then you might not like this palette. The Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions is nothing like this. I'm going to talk about that at the end. So that's that. Let me just wipe my dirty fingers. And then we've got a matte green, which is gorgeous here. It's really pretty. Didn't have any problems with that. I thought if anything was going to dye my eyelids, it would have been a darker shade rather than a lighter shade. Obviously not. Right, so that's what the shadows look like from the middle row. Really pretty. Can't really say anything against these eyeshadows. Love them all. Like I said, the middle row is probably my favourite out of the entire eyeshadow palette. Right, and then we're moving on to the last row. I really like this row as well. I love that unique shade there, that khaki shade. I've not got anything like that in my collection. and then these two I really like as well. So I mean, looking at it, I really like the mint eyeshadow, but I'm not going to be able to get any use out of it because I don't want to have to like scrub my eyelids till they're red raw to get the eyeshadow off. I do use micellar water and even like makeup remover, and I just really struggled to get it off. So that's what the khaki shade looks like. Really pretty and smooth. It's just a matte khaki eyeshadow. And then the next one is a khaki like shimmer metallic eyeshadow, which these two shades go really nice together. So that's them two together. And then I'll just wipe my fingers so I can swatch the last eyeshadow. This one is absolutely stunning, just all over the eyelid. I've got it on one of my photographs that I've taken, I'm sure I have, and it's just like a yellow gold green. It's super pretty. It's definitely one of the favourites in there. So this one here I've used in like the inner corner to brighten it up, and I've also used this in the inner corner, and I've used them both on the eyelid and they both look amazing. And like these two eyeshadows I've used on the eyelid. Basically the first time I tried this palette I used this mint green shade like in the crease of the eye, and then I went in with this darker green, and then I think I used that green there in the middle, and it looked really nice. So that's why I'm so disappointed that the mint green eyeshadow does dye your eyelids. I'm not sure why it does that because it is quite a light eyeshadow. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if your palette does the same thing. Maybe I've got a dodgy palette. I don't know about that, but I do really like it. I like 8 out of the 9 eyeshadows, and I will continue to use it and like experiment with it. But I won't be using that mint eyeshadow again. Now, I don't have too many of these Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. I've only got one other, and it's this one. So it's the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions, and guys, I absolutely love this. I think it was in my favourites of 2019. All of these eyeshadows are really good. I'm not disappointed with any of them. I just love them. I thought I was going to get the same kind of feeling from this one, and I don't really. I didn't realise it was going to be like glittery eyeshadows, like almost like toppers more than anything. Like especially that one. That one is definitely a glitter topper more than an actual eyeshadow. But it's unique to the collection, so I do like it, and I am glad I've got it in the collection. They're just not as good as these ones. The formula isn't there at all, and the pigmentation isn't there, so you've really got to build it up, which isn't a bad thing. Some people don't like right off the bat for it to be super pigmented, and I'm one of them. I do like to build the eyeshadows up, but I don't like dyed eyelids, and that's what I got with one of the eyeshadows from this palette. So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on it, if you've got this one, and also if you've got this one, how does it compare against this one, or any of the other ones that you've had? Do you feel like the formula is consistent across the board? Because between them two, I really don't feel like it's consistent, but that's just my opinion. Not everyone's going to agree with me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, and please hit the notifications bell down below to be notified when I'm going to upload next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Here are just a few looks that I created with the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. I really do like this palette. The only shade that I didn't really like that much was the mint green, and that's just because it dyed my eyelids. I will continue to use it and come up with a few more different looks. It really is